Hey, it's Cold Warrior. I'm back at Cold Warrior TV. This is going to be real quick, and it's going to teach you what you need to do to take back your party and then your country, conservatives. So if you want to do something to save your country, you have to organize and unite politically where you live with other conservatives. No? So where's the best place to do that? To organize and unite politically for real political action that can change the outcome of the elections. Obvious, isn't it? Inside a political party. So we've got a two-party system, don't we? So you're a conservative. Which party are you in? Are you in the Democrat Party or the Republican Party? Are you happy with the current leadership of the Republican Party? Yeah, I thought so. You want to change it? Here's how to do it. You're not really a political activist unless you are actually gathered a signature for someone or something to achieve ballot status in the latest election. That's from David Fitzgerald, a fellow PC here in Arizona. So preaching to the conservative choir on the internet does not grow our party. So here's the latest. Oh, were you on the internet today? Did you hear what Obama did and the Democrats did? And this is how it looks like. Twitter, Facebook, Hot Air, Red State, Breitbart, Tea Party conservative blogs, Fox News, on and on and on. Issues. Oh, my goodness, what did they do? But are any of these people in their local Republican Party committees? So we could take over the Republican Party right now. The party has about 400,000 precinct committeeman slots. 200,000 of them are empty. Okay, so let that sink in. Okay, you're not actually in a political party unless you can vote for the party officers. Have you ever voted for the Republican Party officers where you live? So conservatives, you got to unite and organize for real political action where you live. Inside the party at your local party monthly committee meeting. Ever been to it? You must get this now. We don't have a lot of time. 2014 will be here before we know it. It's not hard to become a precinct committeeman. Now, has a party establishment ever explained this to you? They haven't, because they don't want you to make the party more conservative. So here's an example. I live in Arizona. No dues to become a party member. You can be appointed to a vacancy. And the only thing you have to do to get elected as a PC is you have to get 10 signatures. And in some precincts, it's much less than that, only 3 signatures. I mean, seriously, how hard is that? And the party will help you do it all, as I said. And each state has unique requirements, and none are onerous, but you got to learn your state. So basically, here, you live in a precinct, okay? That's you in a precinct. I live in Arizona. Arizona, 15 counties, 30 legislative districts. Maricopa County, biggest county in Arizona population-wise, 724 precincts, 40% still have 0 precinct committeemen. My precinct has 12 precinct committeeman slots. We filled them all up with conservatives, and we got out the vote big time. It's easy. Maricopa County is typical. Only 50% of the allotted Republican Party precinct committeeman slots are filled. We got to change that all across the country, folks. Conservatives, we got enough of you. We got to do it. So, graphically here, which precinct has a better chance to have as many voters as possible vote? This is a no-brainer, isn't it? What? The precinct with 1 precinct committeeman, or if it's got about 12 or 13 slots and they're all filled up, which one has a better chance? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? So what prevents you from getting involved in party politics? Bottom line, look in the mirror. It's only you. This is basic American civics in action. It's not rocket science. The party establishment won't tell you about this. Now, I learned this in school when I was a kid in the 70s. They don't teach it anymore in school, so I'm teaching you. So, incumbent and conservatives aren't going to tell you about this because they fear that you might do this and then support a more conservative challenger in the all-important, traditionally very low turnout primary election. Primary elections, on average in the U.S., maybe 20% of Republicans vote. Huge opportunity for conservatives. So, Do you have any examples of a conservative Republican Party incumbent telling you to become a voting member of our party? Think about it. Think about it. Bottom line, the reason the Republican Party is not, quote, conservative enough, unquote, for some complaining conservatives is because not enough of those same complaining conservatives, many of whom are bloggers, aren't inside the party as precinct committeemen. So, truth time. Do you know your precinct's name? I know mine. Your precinct's boundaries? I know mine. Know any Republicans in your precinct? I know many. Know your precinct committeemen? I know all 11 of the 12 of us. There's 12 of us. I know the other 11. Ever been to your monthly Republican Party local committee meeting? I'm going to mine tomorrow night. So, what will not win elections? Constantly Twittering, constantly Facebooking, blah, 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 blah on the internet ain't going to do it. Preaching to the conservative choir will not get more conservatives to the polls. And it didn't work in 2012, did it? The best way to increase voter turnout is by a personal contact with the low information, low propensity voters. In the Republican Party, that about 35% of Republicans only vote 50% of the time. We can change that, and I've done it. Precinct committeemen gain access to Get Out the Vote software to help them efficiently contact these low information, low propensity voters. About 35%, as I said. And this works. It's just common sense. With a little coordination and organization, the PCs in my precinct doubled Republican turnout in a mayoral race with just 3 to 4 hours of targeted Get Out the Vote phone calls and literature drops. So, will you just sit on the sidelines, or will you do more than just tweet and complain? Or will you take real political action and unite and organize where you live inside the Republican Party at your local party committee meetings? So how do you find your local committee? It's not hard. Call your county Republican committee chairman. Call your state Republican committee chairman. Search the web. You're a resourceful American, aren't you? Do whatever it takes. And mind you, in some counties, in some localities, they don't want you. Believe me, if the rhinos are in charge, they don't want you. So what you got to be persistent. You got to be the squeaky wheel, and don't say, "Oh, well, nobody called me back. I called 3 times." I mean, come on. You can do better than that. So, once you become a PC, you got to do this. Read the rules of the Republican Party. They're on the RNC website on the council's page. Get your state committee rules or bylaws. They call them constitutions sometimes in some states. Get your county bylaws. Get your local committee bylaws. And the nice thing is, most states have a state precinct committeeman handbook. This is not hard, people. We're Americans. We can do this. Let's get organized and united. So here's some resources. Don't say I didn't tell you. Precinctproject.wordpress.com. Precinctproject.us. Go there. Go to these sites. Find what's there for your state. Get a fire under your butt. Okay? UnifiedPatriots.com. There's a PC activism tab. Go there. ConcordProject.org. Go look at all the videos there. Ourvotes.com is the best get out the vote software. It's what the RNC should buy and every candidate should license. But will they? I don't know. You want to contact me directly? There's my email address. And I've posted a lot of articles at Red State. There's the URL where you can find them. Okay? Now, folks, we got to get this done. We don't have a lot of time. So what are you going to do? What are you going to tell your kids and your grandkids? You're going to tell them that you did something to fight the socialists and the Marxists, or that you just sat on your rear end? It's up to you. Thanks. Bye.